I'm Rick Towne. I'm from Tri-County, Charleston, South Carolina. The reason I'm here is because I am the parent of an exceptional student. My son was diagnosed with dyslexia in the second grade. Without exceptional SC, without schools like Trident Academy, the story I'm going to tell you in a very short period, it's a lifetime struggle that's going to be put in a couple minutes. But without those programs, without those schools and those great teachers, my son's outcome would probably be much different. And the reason I know that is because of kids that I watched like him, that their outcomes are different. So my son repeats second grade. He's told that he's dyslexic. We have great programs in elementary schools, and we have great programs in the middle schools in Dorchester County. And so even though they're great, my wife is doing most of his homework and doing a lot of his stuff for him to help him get through. My son learns by listening. Because he's dyslexic, he needs a little more time on his tests and those kind of things. What we found, though, is how exceptional he was. But here's the heartbreaker. When he turned 14, he went to high school. He got put in a class with a bunch of discipline-ish children, kids, grown-ups, teenagers. And after a few weeks, he came home and he said, "Dad, I'm quitting school." And I said, "No, you can't do that, son. I appreciate your thought. I appreciate, you telling me that, but it's not your choice yet. And we've got to figure it out." But I asked him, I said, "Why are you quitting?" He says, "Because I'm stupid." Now, everyone that has children, for your 14-year-old to come home and tell you that he's stupid, and this is a young man who takes 1,500-piece Lego set, he puts it together by looking at a picture, never even opens the book. I can't even put it together while I'm looking at the book, and there's no pieces left over. This guy is not stupid. So we found Exceptional SC, thank the Lord, because with their help and with some things that my wife and I did, we were able to get him to Trident Academy. He excelled at Trident Academy. He became their valedictorian. He led his classmates. He graduated last year. He went to a vocational school because he learned he likes automotive technology. He wants to be a technician, right? He likes to work with his hands. He likes to do those things. He's in college today. He's 19. He's living in an apartment by himself in Charlotte, North Carolina, going to the NASCAR Technical Institute. He's going to learn how to be a technician. He's going to be a taxpayer, right? He's not going to be a burden on society. Awesome, awesome young man. He is just amazing. And I know I gotta bring this to a close, but let me tell you the other side of that story. As my son was growing up, he had friends. Dyslexic students find each other, right? They get ostracized. Kids make fun of them as they're growing up because they learn differently, so they find each other. The sad part about this story is I know two other young men that grew up with my son, and they weren't so lucky. One will be a burden on the state. The other is struggling to figure out what he's going to do with life. That's not the way it should be, because all three of them were brilliant young men, great kids, very smart kids. One of them is going to have an exceptional life because of Exceptional SC, because of Trident Academy. Thank you for letting me speak today. Hopefully my son doesn't mind me sharing his story today, which I know he won't, because Trident Academy has made him an advocate for what he's not worried about being called dyslexic anymore. He stands up proud and says, "Yes, I am, but here's what I'm going to do with my life." Thank you for everybody. Thank you, Governor, for what you're doing.